The Dame Dash and Jay-Z drama just got 1,000% worse. Dame Dash finally responds back to Jay-Z dissing him at the Roots Picnic Festival. Now, Dame is upset that Jay-Z said his teeth was falling out, which it is. And Jay-Z said that Dame is down on his luck, which he is. Right? You can't even call it a diss if it's all true. But Dame will respond back, and some of the things that Dame said was absolutely ridiculous, but some of the things he said was true. And it was ether, right? Dame cooked Jay-Z in this interview with Art of the Dialogue.
Jay went viral over the weekend over a freestyle he did at the Roots Picnic, and people feel like he took shots at you. You seen it?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Contrary to what everyone may believe, I really still look at Jay as my brother. And I know Jay. And I was like, all these years, just even amongst my crew, we would be like, he ain't gonna never say nothing until he's broke. And I felt bad because I was like, it must be embarrassing for him to now have to be on that stage, not the same version of himself, and still have to work at that age because he has to.
Remember when I said in the beginning of this video, some of the things that Dame Dash will say would be absolutely ridiculous? This is one of them. Dame, the man who has gone viral for being broke, right, for being bankrupt, having money issues. Again, there's no disrespect because I rock with Dame. But Dame is in the news headlines for being broke and having money issues. Dame is saying that Jay-Z is still working because he's broke. The man got $1 billion because he's a workaholic. Jay is up a B because he's a workaholic. Because he works really hard at his craft. So, if Jay hops back into music, I don't think Jay-Z is hopping back into music because Jay-Z needs music. I think Jay-Z is using music as a tool to respond back to everybody who's been dissing him over the last couple of years. He said during his first interview back, I'm going on the offense this year. And the best way to go on the offense is not doing 1,000 interviews, is to hop back in the booth and put out these diss records. So no, I don't feel like Jay-Z doing like rapping still or touring or dropping music or doing anything with music. I don't feel like him doing this means he's broke. It's absolutely absurd for anybody to think that Jay-Z, whose wife is Beyonce, is broke.
So that was the brother in me like, damn, I know that because I know him. That when we were younger, when he was this age, he hated talking to people and doing he was retiring since Reasonable Doubt. For him to have to come outside 20 years later, I just felt kind of like embarrassed for him a little bit because we all know him.
Another absurd thing, depending on who you ask, if you ask me, it's not so absurd. But fans, and I do report, so I'm not just giving my opinion, but the fans thought this was absurd. Dame says that, that even though Kendrick Lamar beat Drake in a rap battle, that Jay-Z better not dare get in a rap battle with Drake because he believed Drake would destroy Jay-Z in a rap battle, which I don't know how people feel about this. I know how I feel about this. How do y'all feel about this, man?
And I don't think Drake can beat Kendrick, but I know Drake can beat Jay. I know that for a fact. And then I was like, damn, this thing ain't say nothing about 50. 50 been, where's 50? I guess he don't want no smoke with 50, but 50 been kind of quiet lately too, for some reason.
I did discuss how a Drake and Jay-Z battle will go with T-Rail. I do believe that this battle wouldn't make sense for Jay-Z, just like the Kendrick Lamar battle didn't make sense for Drake. Kendrick Lamar had everything to win, right? Drake had everything to lose. Right, there was no winning that battle with Drake and Kendrick Lamar. What would Drake have gained? You were already on top. You were already number one, right? You were already the most accomplished rapper of all time, right? You had the most hits of all time. Beating Kendrick Lamar in a rap battle would have done nothing for your legacy and career. Same with Jay-Z. Drake just came off a L. Jay-Z beating Drake in a rap battle after Kendrick Lamar already beat Drake in a rap battle would do nothing for Jay-Z at all. But if Jay-Z wants to bait Drake in a rap battle and Drake pulls it off and Drake wins a rap battle with Jay-Z, do you understand? This brings Drake all the way back. Now, for people like us who thinks, well, Drake is clearly, right, the greatest rapper of all time, And by greatest, I'm not talking about rap skills or, right, like, or how the music sounds, because again, those things are subjective, right? Like how the music sounds to you is subjective. Things like poopity scoop, right? Like could be absolutely filthy to you. Somebody might think Kanye West dropping a song called Poopity Scoop is absolutely profound. So the music itself is subjective. All we really have are the metrics, right? Or the numbers, how it performs. So Drake to me is the greatest of all time because he's the most successful of all time. However, the general hip hop fan, the casual hip hop fan will probably tell you that Jay-Z is higher on their all-time ranking skills than Drake because they just heard it so much. But if Drake defeats Jay-Z, Drake is automatically numero uno. I think right now, even to Drake haters, I don't think Drake falls outside of the top 3 of greatest rappers of all time. I think he's one, right? A lot of people think he's one, but like most hip hop fans would probably put Drake within the top 3. But if Drake defeats Jay-Z, it's over with, it's cooked. Drake is de facto the number 1 greatest rapper of all time by a consensus. Why would Jay-Z even give Drake that moment? Right? So outside of saying, like the Drake stuff, I do think he made a very good point when he says, 50 Cent has been dissing Jay-Z more than anybody else that he listed, probably outside of like Oskino and Dame. But 50 Cent has dissed Jay-Z more than Nicki Minaj. Like 50 Cent has dissed Jay-Z more than Gilly. Like 50 Cent has said a lot about Jay-Z, but Jay-Z avoided 50 Cent. He didn't say a goddamn thing about 50 Cent. He didn't want no smoke. And I think that's strategic. I do think that needs to be noted, right? That you brought all that smoke and beef to even, but you even said Jaguar Wright's name before you said 50 Cent name, which is crazy. Now, Dame would then go on to say, Dame goes from making great points to just making absurd points. He then goes to say that he believes that he will beat Jay-Z in a rap battle.
If we want to battle, anytime Jay wants to battle on the stage, I will personally destroy him. Anytime he wants to do a fashion line, I'll destroy him. Pause. Anytime he wants to make a movie, I will destroy him. Any television show or docuseries or book, I will destroy him. Pause. Like it's not even close. And doing a freestyle, a battle freestyle, after you just said that battle rap's not good for rap, it's just dumb. But a year later, he brought back that stupid ass dress shirt. And that damn near put Rockwear out of business. The point of that story was, when he's doing dumb shit, he's always dressed terrible. And that look that I saw, everything was terrible. No one wants to dress like that. No one wants to do that. Jay was aspirational. People wanted to be like him. So Jay, at Yankee Stadium, I'm giving you an order. Cut that hair off. I want you to get a Caesar. I want you to wear the baseball hat to the side, some Timbs, but we want to see the old Jay. We don't want to see this version of you, bro. We don't want to see Heart Attack Jay. The one that looks like they're going to fall out because they can't catch their breath. And that wig is too heavy. We don't want that Jay.
Oskino also said this was a wig. And the thing about it too is many believe that Jay-Z came out in the fro instead of the locks to prove that his hair is real, to prove, right, I picked out my locks. You see, I got my hair. This is all my hair. But it actually did the opposite because you coming out in the fro. Many people, I guess, are uneducated and don't know that you could, I guess, detangle or untangle locks and get a fro. I didn't know either. I had to do my, my personal research. Now, I would think that them saying Jay-Z was in a wig was crazy. I would think that would be absurd until Lauren LaRosa did an interview with the stylist, right? You see, when people are going out of their way to prove to you that something is real, be very skeptical. So when Lauren LaRosa, who at this point we know is I love Lauren, but when it comes to Rock Nation, I've never heard Lauren say a bad thing about Rock Nation. So when Lauren LaRosa, somebody who people associate with Rock Nation or being like Rock Nation's mouthpiece or PR, when she does an interview with Jay-Z's stylist to ask her if Jay-Z's hair is a wig or is real, and the stylist comes and say, Jay-Z's hair is real. What are they talking about? It's real. It's real. I said, okay, like, come here. Like, come on, people. Like, come here. Like, cut it out, man. Like, what are we doing? If they're going so far out of their way to prove to you Jay-Z hair is real and is not a wig, that makes me think it's a wig. Because if it wasn't a wig, like it'll be laughed at, like, ha, 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 they say it's a wig. I could, whatever. But the fact that it's serious enough for Lauren LaRosa, who's for the most part, is a serious journalist, to do a full interview with a hairstylist to prove Jay-Z hair is real, that tells me there's something stinky with that. It's definitely a wig, in my opinion. And I don't think Damon's crazy for this, at all. I think it's for sure a wig after that interview with Lauren LaRosa.
Let's preserve this legacy. And I'm not coming out there with you either. Don't call me. So don't think Damon's going to do a surprise. I'm not. I got my teeth. That's an old joke. That was corny. He said something that I was expecting something clever. Like, they didn't tumble out. Who would put them big ass teeth in their mouth if they didn't have to? Who would do that? Why would you wear them stupid ass suits? He knows those suits are stupid. Those suits are terrible. Why would he keep doing it? To make me nauseous? And this is another thing about Jay that I still wonder about, being that he wants to be funny. Jay's breath always used to stink. And you know why? Because for some reason, don't you hate when niggas got bad breath and chew Big Red? It's just cinnamon doodle. Nobody wants to smell that. I hope this nigga is not still chewing Big Red with bad breath on that mic, because that mic must have been stinking. That new name is Dookie Wick, boss. And then he comes back with that shit. That was why? What the fuck is he doing? Yo, talk to your man, B. Yo, Jay Brown, you still my man, man. Don't let him do that. No more wigs. Put the wig down. No more Dookie wigs. Pause. And no more wigs.
Y'all let me know in the comments, who do you think won this exchange? Even though Jay-Z ain't really diss Dame like that. He gave him some low light bars. Let me know, who do you guys think won this exchange? Do y'all feel like Jay-Z's hair was a wig? Let me know. Do y'all feel like Jay-Z breath really stink? Would Drake beat Jay-Z in a rap battle? Is Jay-Z broke? They made a lot of crazy allegations. Y'all let me know in the comment section. If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another dope video, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen somewhere here to find out why today was a really bad day for No Jumper. They're in a world of trouble. You don't want to miss it. I'm going to see you guys in this No Jumper video. Click the hype button to send me a hype if you really want to support. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.